and welcome everybody. My name is Jocelyn and today we are putting some makeup on my face. I was told recently by a few friends that they really enjoy watching my get ready with me's. They're like their favorite videos to watch. And although they are some of the least viewed videos on my channel, if the people in my life like seeing them, then I'm going to make them. So that's what we're doing today. I am recovering from a cold. I'm at the very tail end of it, so I've got a little bit of a phlegmy throat and a little bit of a stuffy nose, so I've hardly been able to wear makeup this week. So I'm excited to finally be able to put some on my face. After this, I have a very exciting video to film, which should be on my channel already. And then I'm also going to dinner with my in-laws. So I do have a few things on my list to do today. So hopefully the makeup stays in place. Now, it is fall, it is October, so I'm gonna be hopefully going for a warm-toned fall look. I think that I'm going to primarily be using the Master Palette by Mario. Also, something new that I picked up when I was in Portland is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Setting Powder, the Mini Instant Retouch Setting Powder. So this is the mini version in the shade Butter, which is the lightest shade. I've used this a handful of times and so far I really liked it, but I did pick this up while I was in Portland, and I believe that's the only new thing that we're using today. Everything else is rather old. So let me zoom you in a tad bit. That should be good enough. Getting really low on eyeshadow primer. I know I said that we're primarily using the Master Palette by Mario, but it doesn't have a light enough shade for me to use as a transition. So I am gonna go in with the Natasha Denona Gold palette and take this shade right here. It's the shade Aria, and I'm gonna use that in the crease just to get a light shade placed there. Okay, so what did I want to talk about today? Let's go ahead and first just talk about the video that I'm filming next after this one, because oh my god, I received an email from someone on the Lush PR team asking if I would be interested in being put on their PR list. If you've watched my unboxing, which I haven't filmed yet, I've probably already talked all about this, but I 100,000,000% did not believe that that was real. I was just like, not a chance that someone from Lush saw my, what I assume was my Lush haul, my most recent Lush haul, and thought that they liked me enough to offer me a spot on their PR list. Not a chance. There's no way. It was unfathomable. I can't say that word. Unfathomable. It was unbelievable to me. I just couldn't imagine a world where little old me with not even 6,000 subscribers would have that opportunity. So, didn't believe it, sent her my name and address anyways. About a week later, I received another email from said PR person saying that she had shipped out a package for me and it should be arriving any day now. Still, absolutely did not believe that that was a thing, not a chance. Nope, there's no way. There's just no way. Then, I think it was 2 days after that email, a Lush package arrives on my doorstep. Even holding it in my hand, I could not believe that that was real. Next, I'm gonna go in with Isabel from the Mario Anastasia palette, and I'm gonna start working that into my, well, probably my entire crease, but also just my outer. Yeah, we'll see. We're just gonna start working it onto my eye. We'll see where it goes. So that is so, it's just incredible. And you know, I don't know if they're gonna keep me on their PR list. I don't know if this was a one-time thing. I think that there's holiday related things in there. I haven't opened it yet as of right now, but that video will be up before this video goes up. So I have no idea what's inside of that box. Oh, maybe I should have put this shade down first. Oops, a little bit lighter than I was expecting it to be. So I don't know, it would be really amazing if I stayed on their PR list for future launches, but just getting one thing from them is like an honor. It just feels so cool and I feel so lucky. There's another brand too, Good Molecules, which I wasn't expecting to be on their PR list. They asked if they could send me some things and I said, yes, please. I checked out the brand, of course, and everything that I've seen indicates that they're cruelty free. So I said, yes, please. I'd love to try out some of your things. And then I got a box from them, and then I got something else from them a few weeks later. So I think I'm on their PR list too, which is just Big year for my channel, guys, a big year. And I'm sure that you, either as a fellow content creator or as just a viewer, can share in this excitement with me, because hopefully you can imagine, or you know, because you've been in my situation, how exciting and affirming it is to have a brand with such a reputation as Lush to reach out and put their faith and trust in you and to send you stuff. Because, you know, it's a business deal. They're sending me stuff with the hope and intention that I will possibly be able to share my opinions and thoughts with my audience, and my audience might be interested in those products. So those are two big things that have happened recently. I got put on at least a temporary PR list with Lush, and then possibly a full PR list with, did I say the brand Good Molecules? I don't know. That brand, they also have sent me a few skincare items, and I really like what that brand stands for and stands behind. It's just really freaking cool. I was uploading, and I think a really big part of these things happening and just kind of my overall channel success is how often I've been uploading, because I've been uploading, well, I was for quite a while, most of the summer, I think, uploading 3 times a week, which was working really, really well for me. For my channel growth and all of that, it is very overwhelming. When I'm uploading 3 times a week, it feels a lot like I'm constantly filming or editing or uploading a video, because you know, you gotta upload it, fill out the description, the tags, create the thumbnail, all of that. So it just felt like it feels like when I'm doing 3 uploads a week, I'm just always doing that. I don't have a lot of spare time, which is fine, and I'm enjoying the crap out of it. It's just a lot. And then I got sick, hence the phlegm, and so I haven't been able to upload as much, which over the last few weeks, which is disappointing. It just felt like there was a lot of things working against me a few weeks in a row, but I still managed 2 uploads a week at least, I think. I don't really know what I'm doing with this look. I feel like this isn't offering enough of an orange. So I have this little single eyeshadow palette thrown together, and I think I want a little bit more of an orange on this part of, I want to add a little bit of this orange to my lid. This is a ColourPop pressed shadow in the shade Bratty, B-R-A-T-T-Y. And I'm going to take some of this and build it a little bit on my lid. Moral of the story, I really want to get back to 3 uploads a week. I just thought that was working really well for me and my channel. Ooh, yes. A little more orange. This is exactly what I was looking for. Do I want to do an all matte look? I really like my shimmers though. Okay, ooh, actually let me buff a little bit. Shade is coming off a little bit patchy, but maybe you can't really tell. Or you can tell a lot. I don't know. I am gonna go back into the Anastasia palette and take the shade Violetta. It's the dark chocolatey brown, and a little bit more of a smaller blending brush, and build that into the outer crease, outer corner crease area. Why is that orange just doesn't feel like it looks very good? I feel like that looks horrible. What is going on? Maybe I just need to put a glitter shade on my whole entire eye, and that will solve my problem. I really didn't want to have to completely take all of this off and start over, but if I have to, I will, but perhaps I can salvage. So I have this Kaja stack. This is in Orange Blossom, and this bottom shade is this really pretty deep brown glitter shadow. Let me swatch it for you. It's this really, really pretty color. So I was thinking of pressing that into the outer part of my eye, and then maybe a lighter shimmer on the inner part of my eye, and maybe that'll help salvage what the heck's going on right there. So we're gonna take my finger, swirl it in there, and oh, I haven't been in focus this whole time. Awesome. So I took that and I started working it into my outer half of my eye. I don't know how well you can see it. Let me zoom you in a bit more, a lot bit more. So I actually think that is looking kind of good, kind of like that. Okay, so I have that shade in the outer crease, and I want to put a lighter shade on the inside. I think I want to start by using the shade 5th Avenue from the Mario palette, which is this gold shade right here. I'm gonna start with using that one, and I'm gonna put it on the inner half of my eye. I wanna see what that gold shade looks like there. Ooh, wait a minute. I might end up going in with a Natasha Denona shade on top, but we'll see. I like that I've unintentionally kind of done a cut crease with this shade, but I don't think it's quite glittery enough for what I'm going for, which is kind of the point of this palette. It's not supposed to be super wham bam in your face. So I'm gonna go into the Natasha Denona palette, and I'm going to take, I think, ooh, you are not in focus. I'm gonna take this shade right here. It is the shade Kava. It is a really, really pretty shimmery top coat, and I'm gonna tap that into the inner corner of my eye where I just laid down that gold. And my battery's dying. Okay, full battery. I go back in with my Kaja shade, my dark one, and just kind of make sure I didn't lose any of that glitter. And then go back into just one of my blending brushes, not that one, and just kind of do final blend in the crease just to make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. Then we'll take a very fluffy blending brush and just go over all of these edges up here. Yes, I feel like I do want to put eyeliner on. I wish, well, do I have a brown? The only brown liner I have is this old Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Mad Max Brown. It is a liquid liner, but I don't really want to use black, so we're gonna go ahead and use this one today. So I don't know, I think I do want a pretty full wing, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, yeah, I think that those turned out pretty all right. Let's move on to the face. I'll zoom you out a little bit. Okay, so I do have a little sample of the Hourglass primer that I'm gonna throw on. I've had the thought a handful of times that I would really love to upload a lot more during December, because it seems like a lot of people do that, Vlogmas essentially, but in a different way. It's not always just vlogs every day. Also, AdSense is up really high, like the highest during December. So I thought it makes sense, upload more during a month when you can get paid more. Also, I'm gonna go in with the Ofra Absolute Coverage Foundation. This is in the shade 0.5, but that means I'm gonna have to work my butt off and also have enough content to upload during the month of December. So if you have video ideas that I could work on or upload during December, let me know down in the comments below. Speaking of video ideas and kind of new videos, I will maybe be resubscribing to BoxyCharm. I haven't been subscribed to BoxyCharm in probably like 4 years. It's been a really, really, really long time. I was subscribed, and I believe I did unboxings also, but I just, you know, I was accumulating a lot of stuff, but I feel like my collection is at a point where I'm definitely not overwhelmed by stuff. I don't really buy a lot of makeup nowadays, and I did a poll on Instagram asking if people would be interested in seeing BoxyCharm unboxings on my channel, and a lot of people, the vast majority, said yes. So I think I really want to resubscribe. I feel as though there's been a lot of boxes in the past years that I have had a bit of FOMO with. I know that you can get a lot of Dose of Color things in them. I've seen Almar Cosmetics in them and Dominique Cosmetics in them. A lot of brands and a lot of just items that I've had significant interest in but just haven't purchased. And so I think that I could benefit a lot, and my channel could benefit a lot from BoxyCharm unboxings. So those are coming. But I was also thinking that it might be fun to test out other subscription boxes on my channel and do unboxings for other ones. So if you have any subscription boxes that you would like to see me do unboxings / reviews on, let me know down in the comments below, and I will check them out. I already do a couple of clothing subscription boxes, so Stitch Fix and Fashion, and then, you know, I might start doing BoxyCharm, and, you know, there's so many. There is just so many. I'm also subscribed to an underwear subscription box, booty bag, and a candle subscription box, which is Bella Box, and I think it's just those two. well, those two, and then the style subscription boxes that I get occasionally. But if you have any that you would like to see me do a review on, again, let me know down in the comments below what they are. All right, on to concealer. Oh, by the way, that was the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer. I'm running pretty low on this, and this is the only concealer I have that is in my shade, so I probably need to go and get a new one soon. Fortunately, the Sephora VIB sale is just around the corner. Is anybody else excited for the VIB sale? Are you dreading it? Are you excited? Do you have a list? Are you avoiding all the videos on that topic? Let me know. I should start planning now because people start putting up their wish list videos and their recommendation videos before I even know what's coming. Ooh, we need to do powder before my concealer sets. Ooh, something else, I should have asked this earlier in the video, but if you had a top few brands, could be top 5, top 3, top 1, 2, that you would love to receive free products from, who would they be? I'm very interested to know. I think I'm going to take a beige shade. The one I'm currently trying to use up is from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This shade right here, that was a spoiler for a project pan. Oh well. I'm gonna take that shade and then take this little blending brush, and I'm just gonna kind of go along the top of these blended shadows up here just to kind of soften them a little bit because they were a little harsh. Little trick for you, at least it works for me. Okay, let's go ahead and put some brows on since my face is looking a little unstructured without them. Do I even really have anything else to talk about? I feel like there should be more things. All right, brows are on. Let's move on to bronzer. The only bronzer I've been using lately for the past few months has been this one right here on the Kat Von D palette because I'm trying to use it up. I'm trying to use both of these shades up in project pans so that I can declutter the rest of this palette, get it out of my life. Oh, I haven't done my under eyes yet. What else do I want to talk about? Maybe project pan. I have been royally sucking at project panning. I have I think only two going on right now. Oh no, three. I have three. I have my year-long project pan, I have my Pan That palette, even worse, and I have my graveyard project pan. I think that my year-long, well, my Pan That palette has been struggling just because I haven't really been enjoying using that palette. The shades just don't perform that well. It's the Naked 3 palette, by the way. The shades just don't perform that well, so I don't really enjoy using it, so I don't know. I have been using it on and off the past, few months, but I haven't done an update because I have like barely any progress, nothing really visible. My year-long project, I don't really know. I haven't updated it in quite a while. I don't know what products I've hit my goals on and what products I haven't hit my goals on. I just haven't been doing that well. I'm not feeling very I am motivated, but I'm also not motivated. I think I'm just kind of tired of project panning. For the past like year and a half, I've been strongly project panning, which has really helped with my buying habits because I just haven't really been buying much. Like, I'm not in that buy mindset. Let's move on to the under eyes. We're gonna use that same transition shade from the Natasha Denona palette, the shade Aria. We're gonna buff that into the lower lash line. I think that it's really helped focusing on project panning because it reminds me that I have things that I need to use in my collection. So whenever I see a new product, I might, if it's something I'm interested, I might immediately think, ooh, that looks interesting, I'd like to have that. But nowadays, instantly my mind goes towards, well, but you already have these palettes, or you just bought this one. You just don't need another one, and then I don't think about it again. Because I know that I have so many other palettes, and logically, it doesn't make sense to buy another one. So I've been pretty successful at not buying a lot of excess, which has been really great for me, for my collection, and for my wallet. But I've also gotten to the point where I really just don't have a lot of excess, which is a good thing, but also it means that I don't have a lot of products that I really want to project pan. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do next year. Somebody mentioned doing a pan those eyeshadows, I think is what it is, which is where you do like a full collection random number generating kind of project pan. So you random number generate shades from throughout your collection. So I might get one shade in this ColourPop palette, and one shade in the Naked 3 palette, and one shade in my Natasha Denona palette, or something like that, that I'm supposed to pan throughout the year. So I think I might do that. I think that that might be fun, and it won't be like this year where I'm trying to pan an entire eyeshadow palette, especially one that's really old in my collection and is not performing that well. So I think I'm gonna do that next year. I also have a bunch of samples that I might try and do a project pan with next year. Maybe like a rolling project pan, like a rolling sample project pan or something like that. I think that that might be fun. Now that I've got that shade down, I'm gonna go back into the Anastasia palette and take the shade Violetta and work that into the outer part of my eye, under eye. So that's 2 project pans. There's another one that I was invited to do that I think I'm going to do. I haven't looked at my collection to see if I have enough products that fit the criteria, but I'd like to be a part of that project pan also. And that might be it, because that'll be 3 project pans. I mean, this year I was involved in a lot of project pans, which was great, but I also like using other things in my collection, and I like buying a new thing here or there and being able to play with that. And if I'm constantly project panning a bunch of stuff, then that's not going to be possible. I really need to clean my brushes. We're gonna take this mildly clean, fluffy brush and just kind of try and blend those shadows together. And next, we're gonna take this little brush right here. This is the Sigma Domed Utility E34 brush, my best friend. I love this thing. We're going to wet it. Ooh, I'm getting real low on my Fix Plus. Freaking finally, it's only been like 4 years. And I'm going into the shade Kava from the Natasha Denona palette, the shimmer shade that we used on the inner half of my eye. And I'm going to take that right here and in the inner corner. And I think I'm also gonna take a little bit of Sparks, which is this white shimmer topper shade. And I'm gonna take just a little bit of that, and I'm gonna pop that on top of the inner corner. Okay, I need some blush. I'm gonna take my Jouer blush duo in Adore, and we're gonna take a little bit of both. We're gonna blend both of these shades together. These are the shades Hold Me and Adore Me. I have a Sigma Duo Fiber Powder Brush F15. We're just kind of swirl in both and then pop it onto my cheeks. And I'm going to take this Ofra highlighter in the shade Glazed Donut, and I'm gonna take this little highlighter brush and I'm gonna pop it on my cheekbones. And then I'm quickly going to take my beauty blender and just kind of pat over top to kind of help diffuse and meld that highlighter with my skin. And then we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna take this little tiny brush. This is a BH Cosmetics, I think 105 brush. We're gonna put some on the tip of my nose, the Cupid's bow, and the brow bone. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same thing. I have mascara and lips left. Today I want to use the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara, the green one, the one everybody loves. I'm gonna put this on. It's kind of making my lashes look a little clumpy. I'm gonna go take my Kevyn Aucoin mascara and go over those and try and separate them. That kind of worked. Oh my god, my lashes look so clumpy. That doesn't usually happen. What is going on? Maybe if I take a spoolie. Well, that helped a little bit. Am I gonna replicate that on the other side? I don't know. My eyes feel so heavy now. Oh my god, frick. Okay, well this side didn't clump up at all, so I don't know what was wrong with this side, but this side did just fine. Cool, we'll let that dry down whilst we pick a lipstick. Ooh, I want this on my face right now, but I think I need a lip liner. Q-tip acquired. Oh, well that's not cute. Okay, all right, how do we fix that? Powder on the beauty blender, and we kind of just, all right, crisis averted. Go ahead and set my face before I put on the lipstick. Honestly, I'm not confident that this does anything. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Oh, I don't think I said yet. This is something else new. This is the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the shade Brick. I did pick this up during the 21 Days of Beauty at Ulta because they were on sale for $9. So that is something else new that we're using. And I'm gonna use this lip liner. This is by Wet n Wild, unfortunately, in the shade Gone Burgundy. It is not an exact match by any means, but is the closest one that I have to this, which it's not even close. This is a burgundy, this is a red. So I just figured it'd be better to have some kind of lip liner on than nothing. That's not cute at all. Oh, well, I guess it could have been worse. I'm going to use this little tiny pencil brush by Sigma. This is actually an eyeliner brush, but I like to use it on my lips, and I'm gonna use it to, I should probably not talk and do this at the same time. I'm gonna use it to bring that liquid lipstick out to the outer edges of my lip, because I know that if I try and use the brush it comes with, it's gonna end up in the wrong place. This is a very delicate process. This side of my lip is a lot fuller than this side. Oh shit, I'm making it worse. Ugh. This is actually the first time I've worn this lipstick. It's definitely comfortable. I feel it looks pretty good. That can't be helped. Okay, so I think my makeup is officially done. I actually really like the way that it turned out. It's very fall, kind of fall grungy, which is what I was going for, so that's a relief that it worked out. All right, and now that the bangs are down, here is the official finished look. Yep, very happy with it. Very sparkly, very festive, very happy. I hope that you enjoyed. I feel like I might have cut off at some point while I was talking about the project panning things and then not really finished that conversation, but it's fine. There's probably well enough of this video to fill it up, so I hope that you enjoyed. If you like Get Ready With Me's and just kind of tutorial type videos, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up, and if you would like to subscribe for more content from me, don't forget to do so before you go. If you want to see that Lush unboxing that I'm so excited about, it should be up on my channel already, so please go over and check that out. Please give that video a ton of support. Show the company that I am worthy of staying on their PR list, because that would be so cool. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.